Why would you do that? A couple of things I want to check here. For one, with me oh, nice, I can annex you. Which won't take long. Take longer than necessary, but... Would I rather annex you now or feed you? I think I'll feed you. Keep you around for a bit longer. Kinda like Koch. Check you can use allies and mercs to thrash Delhi, no cost. Ah, the war... No, not even the war started too long ago is stopping that. Welcome to the fold. All this land which is still revolting. And where's that army of theirs that got kicked out? Who's to say? Slight issue with this. Now I have good control over Goa, but if I collect here it's going to hurt us. Okay, I think I have a different idea of good control from most. Still, probably is worth it, more so than having you there. No, it's not. Come to your senses. What happened with the rebel strat, Jake? I killed them by accident. And it was by accident. Didn't mean to. It just kinda happened. Not even sure what to do with this horse. It's not that amazing. Oh, shoot. This was not part of the plan. Change of plan is never part of the plan. It's okay though, they're just peasants. And they're not going to be taking any forts. Don't even mind throwing my regular units at rebels, since they're fairly weak and pathetic. Rebels suffer from reduced morale, and when fighting rebels that tends to be all you care about. As long as you out-morale them, you win. Okay, 3 of the 5 years are up. We'll get what we need from our friends here easily enough. All this sitting at war though, it doesn't do many good things for our autonomy, which is a shame. But we'll survive. And we'll keep that looting going. Because God, I love money. Poor Delhi. Jake, is the strategy coastal first? There's loads of money and trade to be made from coasts. That's part of why I focused on the coastline. Also, by taking the coastline, I can snake my way up to these provinces, which are my culture. But there's more to it than that. I mean, anything that looked like I could grab it, I did, because the more you grab earlier, the longer you'll have for autonomy to tick down. So, a lot of the lands that we took 50 years ago are mostly Rock bottom autonomy, and anything that we converted to Theravada is not going to be... Well, okay, only just, but it's still not going to be revolting against us. May as well grab our aggressive expansion impact reduction right now. We need that state propaganda. And anything that produces something really great like silk is something worth... Oh, copper is certainly worth it. I want stronger missionaries, but I need religious for that. And that's strength versus heretics, so that's not going to help. Jake, why not take only the coast zones from Bengal and trade centers and skip the inland? There is no good reason to do that. Plus, part of the plan involves me taking the inland. I mean, there's logic to it. Dhaka is lovely for that estuary. Chittagong as well, mostly because Chittagong is one of my favourite provinces. Okay, there's logic behind this move. Although I don't have claims on these. Okay, actually none of these are centres of trade. Good reason not to take Balsor at all. And take that instead. Yeah. Not bad. Except very expensive, so let's not take something that isn't our claim there. Let's go for Balsor so we don't have to deal with a fort next time. Yeah, glad I thought of that. And let's also keep that looting going. Chandis and Chanda. I feel that we're kind of lacking fortification around here. One fort right here would really help with revolts in this area. Wouldn't be that expensive. Yep, I'm convinced. Be a pure as well would stop the revolts around this region. It's not like he has any forts. The passports carried by our diplomats have come to represent the credibility and consistency of our nation's purpose. Securing the knowledge that our ambassadors speak words back to the full authority of our government, the emissaries are given smooth travel and fast horses. The respect is overdue. That is so cocky. Really speaks to me, you know. Alright, we can intercept those guys in not enough time, unfortunately. So forget you. These guys... just a little too slow. Why you have to be so slow? That's more like it. Maybe. Just maybe. No, I don't think you'll make it. Oh! Jeez. That saves me 5 separatism. Also costs me a bunch. Okay, I've got call for pizza, which means it's been 5 years. I can now take everything I want. It's really expensive on the everything, but it's worth it for growing. Also, we don't have the dip to do so. We'll have to wait just 2 months, but we will get it. Well, yeah. Jake, does Koch have claims on Bengal? I really don't care even if they do. They're not getting it. They can get it later. I'm a reasonable guy, but first I need to serve #1, right? Let's keep our good friends happy here. Maybe that's a bit too happy. Gujarat. I've been nothing but good to Gujarat. They don't deserve anything more. What am I waiting for here? Yep, looks good. Hope nobody minds. Sure, overextension is high, and sure, we're likely to get a revolt or two here. But Chittagong will save Dhaka. So I want troops holding on Damien and Bengal Delta, because they're no doubt going to revolt. Don't know who Baglana is. No, I think I have an idea. Yep. This pesky state, guaranteed by Malwa for some reason. But they have increased coring costs, so they're not somebody I'm interested in vassalizing. I mean, seriously, who are these jokers? They need to go away. Now, my good friend Tierhurt. You have some friends. You have rather a lot of friends. But they're all pathetic. And you are an enemy of Hisweni. And an enemy of my good friend Hisweni is is a friend indeed. Now, most of my movements around here have been based around northward expansion, so it's good to see that reach its logical extreme. It's also good to see Bahmanas are no longer allied with Gujarat. They must have had a fallout or something. So much land to annex and so little time. Jake Bijapur at 90%. Oh my. Should have figured it would be these guys. I wonder if they're going to stop the construction of that fort. I hope not, but they might. If they do, that's a lot of money lost. No, they're still building the castle. Shame about the separatism, but we're big enough and ugly enough to make our own mistakes. Jake, you didn't lose any dip for that pizza deal. Is that WAD? Did I really not lose any Diplo points for that? If not, that's kind of funny. It's also a known issue that there are dip cost issues with the peace thing. It's kind of frustrating because I mean I test the peace deals, and you can be as rigorous as you want. There's always something that doesn't quite work. Then again, that's kind of a basic thing that really should. Oh well. Put my hands up and say whoops right there. Okay, all is well. There's still plenty of people that want to rise up, but they can get in line. These guys do, these guys do. Oh my, oh my. Get you guys in Bidar. Vicky underscore saying that rebel list and then has a wacky emote after it. This is nothing compared to what we had when we had the Sarig Yogir campaign. That game was mostly fighting rebels. A good chunk of that was having enemies fight our rebels, but it was very educational for me because it helped me get good at fighting long protracted wars where I had every disadvantage. Okay, I want to fight you so hard, but Hisweni is exhausted, Malwa is threatened, Gujarat is also threatened. Why are you so threatened, my friends? What makes you think I'm going to eat you? I have no claims on you. Well, I mean, I don't need their help to take out Tirhut, but I do wish my country was a little bit more stable before I went about doing that. Goa is the issue here, but I probably won't be able to make it there in time. Oh, not this again. We've had this before. People rejoice when they heard the news that a young princess had been born. They have celebrated for days and nights, but you have not named your young daughter the new heir yet. If this isn't the greatest I've had yet, they're getting thrown into the Ceylon Sea. That's pretty good. But she doesn't have it where it counts. Okay, I'll let the chat decide as I sit back and have a drink. I mean, 155's not bad, but I need an administrator here, and if you're worse than King Buvanai Kabahu the Sixth Suvalu, then what kind of ruler are you? People are saying keep. I think what they mean is keep to tradition and throw her into the Ceylon Sea. Oh, right, wrong button. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, whatever. I messed that one up. I was going to throw her into the Ceylon Sea. I can't even kill her properly. Maybe I can introduce her to horse riding. Alright, next up are the Chandi rebels. So many rebels, but so much money, so it's okay. And I'll be pretty happy getting these forts on the go, since it will protect me. The zone of control will keep me safe. And we're already prepared for any rebels that wish to rise up here. Balsor has it sorted. Kinda wish I had Bengal Delta secured as well. It's already got all the buildings I need. Now, still want to fight you. In fact, I don't even know what I'm wasting my time thinking about that for. It's going to happen. Ooh, dies. Unfortunately, there's a lot of hills around here. We'll be ready for them. Ugh. Hello, inflation. Goodbye, inflation. Just imagine that was a horrible event costing me 150 admin. It was foretold. And again, Dhaka's not an issue because... Okay, this is an issue. I'm actually going to retreat from this because it's not worth having men die when I could have mercs die. You know I'm right. Did I just get more rebels? Huh! In the one place that isn't protected by forts there, but that's a-okay. May as well take this opportunity to throw down more claims. Here, there, and everywhere. Not impressed with that average air, though. Trust me, I want to get rid of this guy as well, but it's a higher priority to take on Tirhut. After Tirhut, I really think Bahmanes will be getting the annex. Admin is a little squeezed at the moment, but oh well. Go figure. Sometimes it just does not want to... Oh, how nice! My good friend is taking care of those rebels for me. Very poorly. Right, I need someone that can be done quickly. That one fits the bill. It's also perfect because it's in our culture group, so we get more bang for buck, as I like to say. Maintenance is nice and all, but morale, that's what you want early game. Tirhut, it is time to die. I'm not even that interested in Tirhut, although whew, that die. It is in my culture group as well. How are we in terms of... The money is just too good from the province of Tirhut. I think I will have to take it. But it has a fort on it. We can grab it as part of the deal. None of my friends want to get involved, though. Hisweni would. Hisweni will. You know, man, I love you, so... Let's make the royal babies. I need something to replace my daughter when she has an accident. Yeah, Hisweni will join in very soon. Jake, rebels about to fire, but they're only Chandi rebels. And they're only going to fire in Chanda. I suppose I could preempt them with this little stack. That's the spirit, Hisweni. All these folks want to help Tirhut out, but honestly... Oh, let's make sure it's for the right province as well. Oh, right, part of this is I need to make sure I can get this province before Hisweni decides on it, but part of me wants to crush their army as well. When in doubt, take everything you want at once. You piece of crap. How could you do that to me? Oh, guess we don't have to worry about them taking Limbuan. Guess they, were not quite as enthusiastic about that war as I wanted them to be. It's a shame them being threatened is everything that's stopping them joining this war on my side. Why threaten though? I just want to be a good ally. Oh well, they'll never take me. We are far too better in every sense. Every sense. Not so hot on that you coming into Tirhut business though. Let's probably maintain the lack of military access here so that I know all my enemies are coming through this way. Seems like a clever thing to do. Then I can pick off our enemies one by one. Or something to that effect. You want to go to that province? It's fine, me too. And I got a general that wants to get in on that action. Funny, sometimes having these provinces can be a lot more trouble than it's worth. They are hard as hell to defend. Unfortunately, our enemy here is fairly well fortified. But we have this one in the bag, I mean, really. What are they gonna do? Throw sticks at us? Jake, stop fighting without generals. Never. What do you take me for? 20th of June, 16th of June. Oh, and they're even locked in. Sure, we're a bit outflanked here, but... we can more or less lock the situation down if we take this province, so I think that's what we'll do. Would like to see if I can prevent this. I can. Yes, I can. Funny that this only qualifies as hills. Seems like one of the steepest mountains in the game. Yeah, we'll never make it in time to deal with them, but... no, there's no need to push that. Let's get you guys back. I kinda like Kathmandu. What I don't like is my my vassal force being split up here. Not my vassal force, what am I even trying to say here? I don't like my merc forces being split up here. Let's try and do what we can about that. So that our mercs can secure this line. I think you're part of that merc force. And the rest of you. Yeah, you're a merc as well. Oh my, they mean business. Won't have it quite as cut off as I want, and we have the Bastardes wanting to rise up as well. Oh well. Honestly, I'm not going for 100% here, so as long as they're willing to accept my most gracious lands. Tier hut's maybe a bit much for them. Okay, I must not take that as well. Can't believe Hisweni did that to me. Maybe they'll not be threatened if I actually marry them. You're a bit old, but let's see if that changes your stance on things. Actually, rather than force our way through that, it might be better to gain more of an advantage here. Or rather, defend what we have. Okay, taking Tier Hut is a bit extreme, but I still want it. A few battles will sort them out. As expected. I should be asking myself, how much overextension is this? 40, and Bachmanes is 10, 16, 26, 35. We're good. Don't think we're about to have any such problems. That's a problem. Why in the world did you run into that? You can't beat me. I got a better ship and all that. Jake Bastar and Chandi rebels. Nah, they'll understand. They don't want to rise up just yet. What the heck? Difference in generals there, it's remarkable. Pretty sure I got the last one on lower whatsits as well. Military tradition is, of course, what I was trying to say there. Always take the tax. Seriously, always. This is kinda nice, not even costing me manpower. It's just merc after merc dying on the front line for me. This is why when you play in Asia, more so than the rest of the world, you make sure you go for that military advantage. It makes such a difference. It's not even funny. Well, it's pretty funny, but funny for me. Actually, this is a little dangerous, but I'm confident we'll win it. See, I knew we'd win it. Okay, these are all the provinces I want. Something about pushing my luck. Cheers, man. Tier Hut, you're going to be mine. These provinces, however. 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces, huh? Raise the autonomy, because I don't want them revolting too much. But I'm going to convert you. And that is all for now. Jampur did not become the vassal of Delhi. I want to keep it that way. Again, for now. Jake, what's the point in all those increased manpower buildings if you don't use your manpower? We are using it to a degree, but better having it and not needing it than the opposite. Don't you agree? Again, did that not cost me dip? It's kind of funny. Vassals feel safe. Give me your money. That is some extreme income. I'm surprised Koch aren't bankrupt. Okay. Good job, but we still have someone we need to kill, as is often the case. And they'll be fine. Tier Hut, I don't really... Somebody is